It's a sound that will comfort some and concern others, but today, no matter the feeling, fewer sirens will be heard on the road. For the second time in less than a month, thousands of ambulance workers in Wales and England are on strike. Despite crisis talks between the Department for Health and union leaders at Unison and GMB on Monday, the walkout couldn't be stopped. At the heart of the dispute, pay. While visiting a hospital in London yesterday, the Health Secretary spoke of how it wouldn't be appropriate to return to last year's pay review, but didn't rule out backdating pay in the next.
The key focus of the meeting was to look at next year's pay review body and the evidence that we submit to that. We want to work constructively with the unions in terms of the evidence that is submitted there. But of course, as part of that meeting, we also listened to the trade unions in terms of their concerns.
Only the most serious of emergencies, including cardiac arrests, will be responded to today. Individual ambulance trusts have agreed a basic level of service with unions. But the government has criticised leaders for not setting a national standard. Now new legislation has been introduced in Parliament by the Business Secretary aimed at securing a minimum level of safety.
A lack of timely cooperation from the ambulance unions meant employers could not reach agreement nationally for minimum safety levels during recent strikes, and health officials were left guessing at the likely minimum coverage, making contingency planning almost impossible and putting everyone's constituents' lives at risk.
In a response, Unison's General Secretary Christina McAneer said, "Ministers should be putting all of their energies into solving the NHS dispute, not worsening relations with health workers. Unions want to work with the government to secure a pay deal, but attacking workers makes that much harder. Despite the industrial action, health bosses are encouraging you to call 999 for serious emergencies."
If you have a life-threatening illness, you must ring 999. Your call will be answered by an experienced call handler. They will assess you, and if you need an emergency ambulance, you will receive an emergency ambulance.
With little hope of a deal to end the action now, more ambulance strikes are planned for within the fortnight. Will Hollis for GB News.